Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bomбest. A little bit early this morning. I'm here. Almost didn't stream again this morning. Um, I really have been on a bus that's flipped 17 times. Bitcoin, stock market. My goodness. I guess we'll try and talk about it. Kresmer in the house. How you doing, brother? We're about 3 minutes till the market opens. What did I get? I only got like 4 hours sleep last night. 4 hours and 28 minutes. Went to bed at 11:42. That's my own fault. Um, let's see. Good morning. So how? Oh, I'm tired, bro. I'm freaking tired. I was watching. Well, I watched the game. I watched the Chiefs. I should say I watched mostly the first half, and then I don't know. It's tough for me to watch Chiefs games because I have a hard time watching my team lose. There's a lot of people out there saying they think the Chiefs are the best team out there. I think they're really freaking good, but are they capable of winning the Super Bowl? They're capable of it, but I mean, they're also easily capable of not winning the Super Bowl. There's so many good teams out there. And if you've never seen this movie called Any Given Sunday, Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Um, you never seen this movie Any Given Sunday? I mean, the Colts beat the Chiefs. Who the hell are the Colts? So, anyway, I watched the first half, and then I started getting a little nervous because Tom Brady's the comeback. So I started, I've been watching Suits. I've been rewatching Suits, and I don't know. Suits is a good show. Don't get me wrong; it's a little cheesy, a little corny. But I got into this, this little storyline, and I was kind of like hooked again. So I stayed up late watching that shit, and next thing you know, then I woke up at 4:20. 4:20 a.m. to go pee, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. Ding, 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 ding. 6:30. Ding, 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 ding. 6:30. We're gonna take a look at the bell. Ding, 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 ding. So I woke up at 4:20, and I'm just like, what do? I got to stream in 2 hours. There's no way I'm gonna be able to go back to sleep. And I knew I'd only gotten 4 hours sleep, so I'm just like, screw it. I felt like shit. Took some Advil. Drank a rain energy drink. I know Retro's shaking his head. I'm gonna answer your question. Anyway, I drank a rain energy drink, took some Advil, watched like another episode and a half of Suits. We're gonna knock out this stream, and I'm gonna probably go try and take a nap. Oh, it disappoints me. Yeah, I'm on vacation this week. That's not how I want to start a vacation. Staying up late, being tired to hell, tired AF. I want it. I want to get caught up in my sleep. I'm trying to get back into shape. Oh, excuse me. Trying to. Recently, I've talked about my diet. Starting eating meat again. So I eat meat at lunch. I used to eat a bean salad. Now I eat a taco salad with ground beef. And I'm trying to, drastically reduce my carbs. My goal this week, my goal this week is to start eating. The mistake I make is I still make this pizza at night with the cauliflower crust. So it's a lot healthier, but it's still a lot of carbs. And anyone with type 2 diabetes. Anyway, so I'm I've always been a firm believer that I think diet causes a lot of problems. So anyway, I'm trying to reduce my carbs more. So my goal this week is to start eating my taco salad at night too, at least every other night. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Anyway, Retro asked, I eat meat with a side dish of meat. Yeah, yeah. So there are people out there, and it bothers me. I think I could be one of these people that I need to be a mostly carnivore for my health, which is weird for me to say. But anyway, sending good vibes your way, my dude. You're sending good vibes my way, or to, I'm assuming, to Trezor. What's going on, Trezor? Training was cool, Retro. I don't know. It's a weird situation to me. It's not very. I don't know that it's a very interesting. Sending good. Thank you, Cresmer. I need some sleepy vibes. I need some nap. I need to go get some nap time tea. So the training is for, was it for extreme wireless? I don't know. It's weird. So I, how do I? Ah, my goodness. You can tell I'm tired. So when I first started working for this company, we did Arrowheim Wireless was the company that we did. And in fact, that B right there, that little B right there, you can barely see it on top, is an Arrowhive B. And you're like, what the is an Arrowhive B? Well, Arrowhive's a wireless brand. Anyway, so I did a lot of Arrowhive Wireless, and I know it fairly well. And then the company I worked for got bought out by another company, and they were big ruckus, right? So, and I'm not talking about Wu Tang ruckus. I'm talking about ruckus switching and wireless. So, and then I started doing ruckus wireless. Now things have, I don't know, 4 years later, Ruckus is having a lot of problems with supply chain issues and this and that. And this company called Extreme bought Arrowhive, and now I have to learn Extreme switching and Extreme wireless. So the training last week was for wireless, and about the only thing that has changed with what I've already spent a lot of time learning really well is the name. So training was super easy for me. I didn't really learn anything new. It was just, shaking a little rust off. But I gotta take a test. So I've been kind of studying for that. And it's open book. So you know what that means. It's gonna be hard as right. Usually open book tests, they'll ask questions that you can't even find the answers to or whatever. So that's that. I got more training. I gotta do at least two more classes in that class and a switching class. Also doing some Azure stuff. I don't know. The good news is I was really in a funk for a while. I'm starting to get the blood flowing again. Starting to enjoy IT again. There for a while. I was pretty much sick of everything. All right. Let's pop into the desktop. A lottie dottie. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. We'll see what's going on in crypto. I checked the price of Bitcoin a couple times this weekend. Like Stacy's mom. Unlike Stacy's mom, Bitcoin don't got shit going on. I have no idea what's going on in the stock market. I didn't even wake. I woke up this morning. A lot of times I'd wake up and watch So Tasty in the morning. Oh, that copy. I didn't watch Taste. I wasn't in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood. It's weird. I'm not in the mood to trade. I'm not in the mood to look at Bitcoin. I'm not in the mood to buy anything. Apparently, I saw Crime did a video on DeFi Kingdoms. It was like 30 minutes long, and I'm just like, man, I guess we could check out DeFi Kingdoms. I know I saw Kresmer was asking in the Discord. Hopefully, I don't need to do anything. Hopefully, my shit just gets moved for me because I barely want to look at it. Just the thought of looking at it makes me want to vomit a little. All right, let's see what's going on in the stock market. Crude oil, $84 a barrel. It's up $5 a barrel. Crude oil's creeping back up. The SPOOs, the E-mini S&P's up 25. So the market's up a bit. The Nasdaq's up 40. I mean, those numbers are basically flat. I mean, it's not really like a huge needle move. Is CPI data this week? Let's Google that. P5, Google. Google. I think CPI data is this week, so probably ain't shit gonna happen until that comes out. And I don't know. October 13th. Oh my goodness. We gotta wait 10 more days. Ugh. Freaking brutal. And the worst part is, it doesn't matter. If it's bad, it's bad. And if it's good, it's bad, right? We need like several months. We're going to need several months of good. Inglewood. Yeah, we're going to need several months of good. Yeah, we're already in October. October, November, December. The months crypto remembers. October, November, December. That's my Migos. October, November. That's my Migos ripoff. I don't know what the hell I was doing, and that popped into my head. I was coming back from Costco. Speaking of coming back from Costco, where's Ricky at? I bought some Russells. They got some good. They got some good feel to it. But then I put it on. I don't know. They're either too big or I don't like the way they fit. So I'm gonna take it back and get it. I was excited. I was super excited. I thought it was gonna look nice and sharp. So far, I think the Pumas. I don't know if the Pumas are gonna come out with a new release this year. Anyway, I'll go back to Costco, try and get a smaller size, and see if that works for me. I don't know if the Russells are gonna work out. I was excited. I don't remember growing up as a kid how excited you would be for the summer, but as the summer dragged on, how excited you would be to go back to school. And you were excited to get your oh my goodness. You were excited to get like notebooks, a little lunchbox with little Star Wars on it. Remember Trapper Keepers? Is that still a thing? You guys are like, well, I say you remember. Most people don't probably even remember what a trapper keep. Do these things still exist? This was an invention. The history launched in 1978. Oh my goodness, are these things still like they're not still a thing, right? Like, ever do kids even have paper and pencil anymore and pen and erasers? Oh, I remember that one right there. That folder. Are you kidding me? Yeah, look at that. The vinyl, the snapping. I mean, can you still buy these? I doubt it. You can. Binder Trapper Keeper. Retro. The retro design. Oh my goodness. Look at that retro. You should get one of those. So why was I going on a rant about? I don't know. I don't know. Trip down memory lane. Oh, look at this. Hazmat suit. Yeah. Oh, we were talking about Russells, but why was that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking know. Let's get back to the markets. What are bonds doing? Bonds were the story last. uh, bonds were the story last week, and bonds are up a point. So bonds go up, rates go down. Bonds gonna have to go up a lot. When's the next thingamajiggy. When's the next thingamajiggy, everyone? Next, Fed rate, Fed, Fed, Fed rate hike, dates. Ooh, excuse me. Here are the dates for the remaining September 21st. We just had that. November 2nd. All right, so we got about 30 days for the next Fed rate hike. We got 10 days for the next CPI data. We got earnings coming up. Earnings is going to be really interesting. I don't know what the hell's going to go on. I mean, I'm not really expecting, you know, recently FedEx said people aren't buying shit. People are having a hard time paying their bills, not paying their phone bills, repos, this, and that. So there's not a lot of good news out there when it comes to like, why would we expect earnings to be good? The thing is how's the street going to react to it? Because the markets could be very weird, forward looking, and this and that, but based on the guidance, all these it's this game of like, okay, we're gonna take a hit this quarter, we're gonna give bad guidance, but they're looking down the road, making sure they're gonna get the ship steered in the right direction. So a lot of companies gave really bad guidance. Did they make it really bad guidance so that the next quarter things could turn around, or are they thinking, it's probably going to take 2 quarters? Because I'm not really expecting, people might be spending money going into the holidays. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe, maybe this time's different. People are really worried about the economy. Everyone keeps talking about this time is different. Bitcoin, this time it's different, maybe with the economy. Maybe this is the end of the US dollar. Maybe we'll look back in history in 20 years and say this, the sticky icky was the downfall of the US dollar. Who knows? Who freaking knows? FedEx blaming recession when when in reality they getting their lunch eaten by Amazon. Doesn't FedEx deliver a lot of the Amazon packages, or is it all UPS? I don't know. It's like third party companies or contractors or whatever. Um, I can tell you, I'm not getting a lot of Amazon packages. I'm not getting because I haven't been spending money. If I'm not, well, I don't know that I'm the pulse of what America's doing, but I don't. But Amazon has been pulling. Yeah, Amazon numbers were really good. I think last quarter. I think what was Amazon's earnings were really good. Yeah, it's a mix. All I'm saying is I don't think things are gonna change going into the holidays. I mean, things could change, but we're not gonna. We might not even see that until like January, February. Those earnings. So I still think we got time. I still think there's a good chance we could have another big capitulation, or dude, who the f knows? This could last 7. There's people that think that. I was talking about stock mo last week. Some dude from Wardens thinks the Fed's making the biggest mistake in the history of the Fed, and this is going to be a disastrous 10 years. Bank runs, and stock mo's worried about his money in the bank and this and that. And so I will say it's probably a good idea to protect yourself, but even that's a guessing game. Like, how do you protect yourself? The Well, statistically speaking, most people are in debt anyway. So, I mean, what are you protecting? Your debt? You're just going to be further into debt. But I'm trying to help you turn that around. It will last a couple years so people earn money to pump Bitcoin again. Mm, I Maybe. Um, maybe. So the Fed is trying to raise rates. All it really is a game of raising rates, raising prices. People stop spending money, and unemployment goes up, and then prices start coming down. It's just like this and that. So the Fed overshoots it one way. Do they overshoot it the other way? Do they just keep going back and forth? Then you add in all the political corruption and things like that. Like I don't know, it's very frustrating, man. So when I was watching the football game last night, I was really disgusted with society. Um, we've turned to this thing where we just now when you run for election, you just sling mud. And the mud is insane. It's not like what you're doing, what good you're doing. Why should I vote? It's not why should I vote for you? It's why you shouldn't vote for the other guy. And both candidates for like Senate in my area put up an ad. And it was just some of the most horrific mudslinging in the like this guy's a fraud. He's not really from here. He's not, and he tried to do this and he should really be in jail. And it was just like, wow. And the hard part for me is I know obviously I wouldn't want to vote for that guy if it's true, but I don't know that I really want to vote for someone that would sling mud like that, right? Why can't we? I don't know. It's frustrating. We're going to hell in a handbasket. If anyone's familiar with that expression. What is the etymology? Is that the correct word? Etymology. Does that mean like the origin? I think it does, right? Sometimes I learn these words, but my memory etymology. The study of the origin of words. Etymology of going to hell in a handcart. No, it's not a handcart. Why would that? It's a handbasket. Who says handcart? To hell in a handbasket means either to one's doom, duh, or if used mockingly to describe a small dissipation, merely mildly indulgent. I hate definitions where I have to look up 8 more words. I'm kidding. I know all the words, but barely. The origin is believed to. Uh oh. Oh! The origin is believed to be. The origin is believed to be to heaven in a handbasket. A locution? A locution? What's a. Did they mean locate? Is this a word? A locution. That sounds like it could be a word. A word or phrase, especially with regard to style or idiom. The utterance regard now that I did have to look at it. A locution, that dialect note spotted in 1913 in Kansas. I grew up in Kansas, so maybe that's why I'm so familiar with the hell in a handbasket. Have you all heard that phrase before? To hell in a handbasket. That's insane. Where it was taken to mean to have a sinecure. Jesus Christ. The hell is a sinecure? Sounds like something church related. A position requiring little or no work, but given the holder. Oh, wow. I learned 2 new words today. You never heard that before, Retro? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I used to hear that all the time growing up in Kansas. I don't know what made popped in. Oh, I know what it made it popped into my head because we are going to hell in a handbasket. All right, let's get back to the market. 651. Let's go see what's going on in crypto. You know what's going on in crypto? Not a goddamn thing. Excuse me. Do we got anything from Capo? You know what? We're going to take a look at DeFi Kingdoms. I don't even know how to look at DeFi Kingdoms. I really don't. Let's see what Capo has to say. Guys, want to start with DeFi Kingdoms? How do I even play it? I have only farms, but not questing or anything like that. Said he's like the most wishy-washy person as of late. Harmony done. Let's see. We are now live. Are you an artist, a builder, a developer? Oh, HNS domains. A lot of people think HNS domains is going to be really good for Harmony One. Why would it? You getting a name on a shitty? Yeah. Anyway, I don't. What's going on at Knights and Peasants? There's some quests going on. Fifi Fobaggins, did the Rams play this week? You know what's weird? Uh, when my fantasy football team wins, the Chiefs lose, and when my fantasy football team loses, the Chiefs win. You know what I'm rooting for? The Chiefs to lose. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would much rather have the Chiefs win than my fantasy football team. The guy that I did training with is from England, and one of his bookmarks was fantasy cricket. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with you people over there across the pond, as us Americans would say, cricket? I wonder if cricket would be a game. I doubt it, because I don't really enjoy watching baseball. The only time I really enjoyed watching baseball is when I was gambling on it. All right. Why is lit pumping? Speaking of lit, you just got lit the hell up. Let's see. Back to the charts. If something is destined to happen, new tweets can speed up, but blah, 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 boring. Boring. All right, 19,196 on Bitcoin. Ethereum was below 1,300. It's up a little this morning. I mean, it was below. Now it's at 1,300. I mean, considering it was at like 2,000 going in, that was definitely a buy the rumor, sell the news merge. Not financial advice, but Ethereum, like if you haven't invested in crypto yet, you should consider making Ethereum possibly your biggest bag. A little bit more risk, probably a lot more reward. If the next bull run comes in 2024, I mean, Ethereum is probably going to go to 7,000 minimum. I'm just trying to be, optimistic. You're going to start, we're going to start pumping. A lot of people are going to start saying crazy shit like Bitcoin's going to 300, 500,000. Cardano's going to $20, $30. Solana's going to $1,000. Matic, $5, $10, $20. Who the hell knows? They're going to be crazy numbers. I would submit. I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not going to get swept away with all that bullshit. I'm going to be happy with the fact that Cardano is an 8x just to get back to all-time highs for the most part. About a 7x. I'm happy with that. What was Phantom P5? Solana 269. It's like an 9x away from all-time highs. Tell you what, man. Doesn't take a lot of 9x's to really catapult you into a whole new level of fame and fortune. So I'm not gonna be listening to your Alex Beckers, these 10,000, 100x, 1000x's. I'm gonna be content with 3 to 10x's. I'm okay with it. A nice safe 3 to 10x. I got a couple $100,000 in right now, not including my IRA. I got some money on the sidelines. You 8x, 200,000, 10x, 200,000 in the next bull run. I can't complain. That's enough to not have any real problems for the rest of my life. If you're, retro, if you're a millennial in your 30s, you got plenty of time. And you're getting handed an opportunity, in my opinion, on a silver platter. One of two things are going to happen. If you're in the United States, you can invest in stocks or crypto. Opportunity of a lifetime. It's just a matter. It's the same old thing though. The next bull run for crypto might not come in 2024. It might be bad financial times. But if you're 30 years old and you start buying hard now, I'm not saying try and time the bottom right now. I am trying to time the bottom, but I've already got a lot of money in. So right now, that last little bit, I'm going to try and, optimize it. If I miss it, I miss it. If I end up buying it a little bit more expensive and still making money, I'm not going to cry over that spilt milk. Now I want to look up the etymology of don't cry over spilt milk. All I'm saying is I think you have an opportunity of a lifetime. I just don't know how long that opportunity of a lifetime is going to take to play out. Are you going to have 6 months to buy? Or are you going to have 6 years to buy? Right? 6 years is going to be a while. But the silver lining is it gives you plenty of time to buy and buy and buy and buy. Buy good stuff. There's plenty of good things in the stock market to buy too. But I think you a lot of money. And I still think in a 2020, I said the trade of the decade. I gave 3 trades of the decade: Bitcoin, Tesla, and Square. So far, I'm wrong on only one of them. And I had the right sentiment, but I would probably change that. Going back, I would change it to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tesla. I still think Tesla is an opportunity of a lifetime. Tesla is going to be a juggernaut with cars, a juggernaut with full self-driving. They're going to make trillions off full self-driving. They're going to make trillions off their energy business. And now the robot, are you freaking kidding me with that shit, dude? The Tesla robot's going to be the shit. They're saying you're going to be able to get one for 20 grand. I don't know how long it's going to take. When did the iPhone come out? iPhone 1. Remember, it wasn't that long ago. iPhone 1 release. 2007. 2007. June 29th, 2007. It's been 15 years, and look how far that thing has come. Let's look at the Tesla bot. I've only heard things. Tesla bot demo. I heard this thing was doing some pretty cool shit. Let's see. 6 minutes. I don't want a 6-minute video. I just want to see this. That is not real. All right, we know that's not real. Let's see. Tesla first demo. All right, so it can walk pretty slow and wave. Looks like he's carrying a boombox or like some kind of, what is that? A GPU fucking like, is that like a GPU fan? It's a couple speakers. I don't know this. All right, so he's raising the roof. I mean, that's pretty impressive. He walks kind of slow, but let's see. This only has 5,000 views. Why are we looking at this asshole? Go back to the robot.
So, So the robot can actually do a lot more than we just showed you. We just didn't want it to fall on its face. So we'll show you some videos now of the robot doing a bunch of other things. Um,
You just think about how much that's going to progress over the next 10 years. Probably quite a freaking bit. They want to get it lighter. They want to get it to like 20,000. Tell you what, man. I don't know if, and I don't know. There's a lot of speculation, like what different programs. I would just, dude, just think about it, man. Are you all right? I'm getting ready to blow your minds. Like this stuff is kind of coming to me right now. Think about how much money Microsoft makes and how big they are. Imagine how much money Tesla's going to make just selling the robot and then selling, the operating system that runs it and updates and software packages and this and that. And oh, you want like a freaking, you want the thing to be a world class chef? Oh, yeah, here you go. Buy that software or whatever, or subscriptions. And the thing's going to be able, who knows what the thing's going to be able, like for people like Retro, this is probably going to be a big part of your life when you're old and senile. For me, I'm probably going to need one to get me off the toilet in the morning. Hey, bot, I'm helping brother out, right? So that's a huge money making opportunity, and I don't know that anyone else out there in the corporate world looking to monitor. I think this could be a multi-trillion-dollar company just on the Tesla robot. I think it could be a multi-trillion-dollar company on full self-driving, multi-trillion-dollar company. Did you hear me? Full self-driving alone is probably $1 trillion in revenue in the next 10 years. If they're pumping out 100, up to 100 million cars or 10 million cars a year, full self-driving is currently 15,000. It's going to continue. It's going to get to a point where people aren't going to be buying cars. Why would you buy a car if you could just immediately call one up, it comes to you, and it's cheaper to not own one? If you can always have a car and the car to fit your needs at a disposal. Now it's like if you need a truck, you got to know someone with the truck. You got to borrow their truck, or you got to U-Haul. You got to drive down to U-Haul. You got to have someone take you down to U-Haul. You got to rent a truck. Just beep 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 beep. I need a full self-driving truck. Truck pulls up. You load it up. You're like, take it over here. You don't even have to get in the damn thing. Why would you own, like, the thought of owning cars in the next 10, 15, 20 years? Everyone's going to be like New York. A lot of people in New York don't own cars. Everyone's going to turn their freaking garage to an Airbnb. I'm kidding, but that's space you can reclaim. Turn that shit into a man cave. I mean, you can take out the garage door, frame that bitch in, people can do some crafty things with the hammer and nails. Turn your garage into your home theater or your man cave or your pool, your pool room. I mean, billiards, not an indoor pool. Or if you could put, like, you could go buy one of those, like, small pools, above ground pool, and put that out in your garage. You literally can make it your pool room. All right, this has gone way off the rails. Let's see what's, Solana. Oh, Solana. I cannot wait to buy some Solana and some, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Like, I don't even think about buying crypto. I feel like it's not even worth thinking about because I don't think we're anywhere near time to buy. I think it could be a while. I've lost that itch to buy. I don't even think about checking out, logging into Binance, dollar cost. And that's just me though. I'm not saying, you do you. Again, I don't have any problems with anyone dollar cost averaging right now. I don't have any problem with anyone buying right now. I think these are really good prices. I personally think it's going to go lower, but I could be wrong. And I personally think even if it does go lower, it's definitely going to go a lot higher. It's the same old thing though. Can you handle the pain? Can you handle the pain of it going lower? And it's a lot easier said than done. It is a lot easier said than done. Like I'm numb to it. I'm so numb to it that if Bitcoin were to go to zero, I don't even think I'd give it. I honestly would barely even care. Like I'd be like, well, I took my shot. Didn't work out. You got to pull myself up again, right? You got to have that drive. Pull yourself up again. Start over. Learn from your mistakes. And I mean, maybe I'm still could potentially be making a mistake. I could pull money out now and invest in other ways. Maybe I should. Maybe I should pull it out and put my money where my mouth is and buy some Tesla. But I'm not gonna because I think the next bull run's gonna come, and I think it's gonna be really good for crypto. And I think I'm positioning myself to end up being really good. I'm taking the risk, and we're gonna see if it pays off. If anything, we're gonna see if it pays off. I will stick around long enough on the YouTubes, see if I was right or wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you. Oh man, speaking of like getting upset with like how like politicians just viciously attack each other. Let's go to YouTube. These freaking titles, man. Who is this sexy mofo? Pink sauce lady ruined her image. See, this is like what the downfall of James Corden, or like this is how such and such. I made a secret YouTube channel to prove it's not luck. Let's move on over to sinecure. I already forgot what that means. And locution. You put the locution on the skin. A regard to style or idiom. I'm never gonna remember either of those. YouTube. We're at a tight 39, and I don't even give a shit. I have not been worried about out. Norm Macdonald, most underrated moment. Man, I love me some Norm Macdonald. Bitcoin bears loud at support. Big move coming, patient. Train. Unreal Bitcoin checkmate. Major banks collapsing now. A lot of people are going for this one. This must be a Sunday drive. Yeah. Holy shit. Who is that fight at? I almost said the word. Do I do it? Oh my goodness. Major bank. I wish people would shut the hell up about major banks collapsing. Fear. Like all these people.
Welcome.
When talking about fear, FUD, such bullshit in Bitcoin. They have no problem swinging FUD around now with other things to get clicks. Or we teach you.
To BitBoy Crypto, the People's Channel, home of the Bit Squad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. My name is Ben. Having to re-record my Sunday drive video.
I'm getting.
Earlier in,
I went from hating this guy to like, to hating this guy again.
It decided to go off and it ruined the video, so having to re-record it. I want to talk about what's going on with some major banks right now. This is some really crazy stuff.
This guy's so full of shit.
And some people are going to tell you this is horrible. I think I got a different perspective. I think this could actually start something that could turn these markets around, maybe even faster than we've. Their business model no longer. I think they had like $100 million, extremely relevant to what's going on right now in the United States and the world economy. If you look at 2008, what happened? You had to have the bank bailouts. The banks had to be bailed out. Why? They're too big to fail. And then what happened? We got a huge economic collapse. So you're probably looking at this situation and saying, man, if these banks go under, this is... The point here is this. Jerome Powell has been raising rates Our economy has been, not doing well. The dollar around the world, however, is crushing every other currency, except for the Russian currency. That's a caveat. Long story. The point is, almost every currency is getting crushed by. However, the point is this: these countries are in big trouble, and they're going to start feeling major effects of our rate hikes. If we continue to raise, their economies will continue.
All right, I can't take it anymore. Shut the hell up. Amy seduces Jake. And 9-9. Black Mama hot sauce. Microsoft September updates. Lambo owner catches lying cop. J. Cole. Who the hell is J. Cole? I want to look at what if my name was made in 20. Oh, I'm very interested to see what Skip and Shannon have to say about the game last night. All right, let's check out DeFi Kingdoms. I have no DeFi, FOFUM, DeFi, FOFUM. Start playing. Play. Am I on Harmony 1? I need to move to my other browser. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I doing? Let's see. Oh my goodness, what the hell? These nuts. All right, so I'm on Avalanche right now. Oh, I got that stupid cursor back. All right, 3,900 locked. 359 pending. What is this? Yep. All right, how? Season 1 duels. Where did you see that? Ah, Jesus Christ. Collect hero. Like, I don't. I'm gonna go to Harmony 1. See what happens. It still exists. I still got Jewel over here. Bridge tokens, bridge heroes. When are they bridging shit for me? No. Should I just send them to Crystal Vale? I don't know what to do. I got locked Jewel. DeFi Kingdoms. We wanted to give some bridge AVAX. Set to turn off tomorrow. Move feet chill baggins in the house. Move it where, bro? Like, what do I do? Do I just move everything to Avalanche? I can't move my I can't move my locked Jewel, right? Don't move it for me if I don't do anything, right? Yes, what? You just say yes. Oh, move it to Avalanche? So move everything but my locked Jewel? So locked Jewel is done. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Does that mean I have shit over on Clayton? Are they gonna move shit for me? Like, I can't even click on my... I don't think I have anything to move. Like, I'm clicking on my profile, nothing happens. What the hell? I must... Where'd all my heroes go? I'm really at a loss of words. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. This says I have 2 heroes. Where the hell are my heroes? Maybe I already did I already send them to Avalanche? I don't remember doing that. How do I look at them? I thought couldn't you used to click on here and see them? Ah, Jesus Christ. Menu. Tavern. Red Heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, at least they're over here. And they're on a quest. I don't remember doing this at all. So I guess I got a couple more to send. Let's see figure out how to do this. I guess we go to the gardens quest list. Let's see. I'm gonna have to find this is sad. I'm gonna have to, I don't even know where my ledger is. I don't remember my PIN code to my ledger. Excuse me. Animal handling. What the hell is that? All right, I've had enough of this for today. We'll check it again tomorrow. Maybe I'll send my other couple heroes. Let's hop on over to Cardano. Let's see. I have min swap. Anything happening on Cardano yet? Connect wallet. Farms. Still paying pretty good interest. ADA LQ 10%. I guess. What's the price of liquid finance? Coin Gecko. LIQ. I paid like $100 for this shit. Watch it be like $8. 26. This is why I'm not looking to buy shit right now, boys and girls. You know what? Something we haven't checked in a while. By a while, I mean, I can't remember the last time we checked. What is the market cap, everything? Bitcoin, 368 million. There was a time when Ethereum was Ethereum's at 157 billion. Did I say million? 368 billion. BNB, 46 billion. XRP, someone explain that to me, 22 billion. XRP is currently the 4th largest crypto other than stable coins. What the actual F? Cardano, let's see, wait, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, then Cardano, then Solana. Cardano, 14 billion, Solana, 11 billion. If you're looking to buy, you don't own either of these two, not financial advice. I think those are going to be 2 to be in. I still don't understand XRP. I'm just not a fan of BNB. I can't do it. I don't hate Polkadot. Matic, I think, is a really good one to buy. I'm just regurgitating. Atom, up and Atom. Atom's down a little. It was up around 15. Atom's like this weird one that never really reaches escape velocity. Is the only problem with Atom. Take a look at it on the actual chart. All these other coins, like Solana, reached escape velocity. Ethereum reached escape velocity. Maybe Atom did. $5. Like, it didn't even 10x. I mean, Ethereum more than 10x. Ethereum was like $400 and it got to 5,000. So at least Ethereum could at least 10x. This is a smaller cap coin. It didn't even really 10x. And I love Atom. I just don't know if it'll ever really reach that escape velocity. Solana's one that I think we'll see $300 plus in the future. So a 10x, again, I think Solana could see $300. You're going to hear Invest Answers telling you Solana's going to reach $1,000, $2,000, maybe, but I don't need $1,000. I'll buy $10,000 worth of Solana, and at 10x's, I just turn 10,000 into 100,000. I'm not greedy. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to complain if that 10,000 turns into 300,000, right? If Solana goes to 300 and then triples and goes to 1,000 and I turn 10,000 into 300, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to complain that my taxes might be too high. Anyway, let's see. Quant. Did you ever buy Quant? I know I give you a hard time for that retro, but Quant's doing pretty good today. It's at 136. What is Cadena doing? Cadena, $1.38. Man, that shit's gonna eventually get too juicy. If Cadena goes below $1, I might have to pull the trigger on some Cadena. Fraudora, Fraudora 0.0037. That's the coin that keeps on shitting. You know, the expression, the coin that keeps on giving. That's the coin that keeps on shitting. I think that's going to fall below 0.002. I have no desire to buy Fraudora ever, and I have no desire to buy Clayton. I know there's people out there still got a lot of hype and hopium on DeFi Kingdoms. Hope I'm wrong, but I think you could stick a fork in DeFi Kingdoms. I don't think Clayton's going to amount to shit. I think the bridge is over for DeFi Kingdoms. Is Fraudora the one? Yeah, that's the one that all the Harmony One people jump ship for. Yep, Fraudora. That was it, brother. So I don't, I never really understood Fraudora. The only thing Fraudora had for it was that there was some, the only thing Fraudora had was the fact that there was a strong community that started to support it. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough, though. So we'll see. Going into the next bull run, I'm going to take the things that I learned and not make the same mistakes. I was cocky. I was cocky AF, as the cool kids would say. Cocky as a mofo. You couldn't tell me no different, just like you couldn't tell me I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I hit my first buying stock options out of the park, or when I was buying stock futures and I'd make like $3,000 in a morning. Oh, you could like that. I made $3,000 one morning. You couldn't tell me shit. And that's when $3,000 was a lot of money to me. The next day I lose everything. So live and learn. I still got plenty of money to fight. I didn't abandon, but I also didn't leverage and get myself into a position. I lived to fight another day. I've gotten a lot better with my money management, whether it be personal or financial. I'm living to fight another day, and I'm going to live to buy more another day. And again, like I said, if you're buying now, I don't hate the decision. I think the opportunity is really good. I think there's a lot of good prices out there, a lot of good stocks at a lot of good prices, a lot of good cryptos at a lot of good prices. But I'd only be looking at the really good stuff, like your good FANG stocks. And there's some solid other stocks. But me personally, if I were buying, and this again, you got to do you. If I were buying in the stock market, what would I be buying? I would definitely be buying Tesla. Apple. What's Apple doing? Probably couldn't hate buying some Apple. Definitely be looking. I'd buy some Microsoft. Microsoft's really good. I'd be buying the hell out of some PayPal. What's PayPal doing? PayPal's probably still on its ass. $86. I don't know about Nvidia. That one scares me. Meta. It's a bit of a gamble, but that one can pay off handsomely. UPS and FedEx. Walmart's a solid one. Like Walmart's one of them solid ones where you're not going to get crazy returns, but it's a safe bet, right? So if you were in the stock market, there's a lot of good stuff to dip your toes into. I would stay the hell away from Neo. I would stay the hell away from Netflix. You want some Bitcoin exposure, MicroStrategies. I don't hate Google. Love me some Google McDougal. Disney. I think Disney's another good buy. Their streaming platform's going to be really big with the Star Wars franchise. They got cruises, they got theme parks, they got shit going on like Stacy's mom. Disney's probably a really good buy. This is probably a good 2x in the next full run. 2x plus. There's nothing wrong with the 2x. A safe 2x. Not everything has to be 1000x's. You freaking millennials, man. I tell you, you millennials and your Gen. What are the new ones called? What's after millennials? The Zoomers. Yeah, Meta's getting its ass handed to it, but I think they're gonna come out on the other side eventually. No, I'm not talking about the other way, dude. I'm talking about I'm not talking about going back in time further. I'm talking about like it was like Gen X, Gen Z. What happened to was there a Gen Y? Then it was millennials, and then what? Is it after millennials? Is it Zoomers? Chad Night Ricky in the oh my goodness. Chad Knight in the house. Your ears must have been burning. Ricky in the house, your ears must have been burning. I bought some Russells this weekend. Ricky, I was pretty excited, but I put it on. I tried it on. I'm gonna take it back. I don't know. I might get a smaller size, but I gotta tell you, I was super excited. But I don't know if the Russell's gonna make the cut. What's the worst generation ever, Boomer or Gen X? Well, I'm Gen X, so it's definitely not that. I will say, and this is probably going to cost me a couple subscriptions, but every generation's vagina gets bigger. And that's just my Gen X way of saying, I don't mean anything. I am who I am, right? It's like you kind of take it easy on a 90-year-old that's racist. You kind of take it on a 50-year-old that says like I've taken a lot of things out of my vocabulary, right? Like I don't say that's gay anymore. And there's a lot of people my age or near my age that still say that all the time. I don't mean anything bad by it, but I understand it. So, I don't know. Me saying things like every generation's vagina gets a little bit bigger. Probably not the most politically correct thing to say, but I can't. It's like making lifestyle changes, man, or making diet changes. You can't just go like all in on these crazy diets because you're destined to fail. So I just can't go all in with cleaning up all my PC, right? Or I'm just going to go off the rails, maybe even be worse. Let's see. I had a rough weekend, and the only thing keeping me going was seeing Tom's dick imprint. Oh, Ricky, you need some help, brother. I am, yeah, Chad Knight's a boomer. Chad Knight's a boomer for sure. Heyo, Skeleton, what are you saying there, brother? All right, we're at a tight 61. My God, I go on vacation and I just get on the mic and talk forever. I honestly didn't think I was going to have 10 minutes of content today, but I don't know. Let's see what's happened to the stock market. It was green. I see Tesla's red now. What's going on? What the hell is happening here? Are we crashing again? Is the stock market crashing or bonds down? Nasdaq, the Nasdaq's up 177. The Nasdaq's up 180, and the E-mini S&P is up 70. So why is Tesla down so much? I was just waxing on about how great a company Tesla is, and it's on its ass. Did Elon die in a plane crash or something? Like seriously, what the hell's going on here? Let me get my old man glasses out. Tesla. Down $18. Logistics issues see Tesla's shares slide. Tesla stock drops on heels of delivery miss. This miss was driven by a supply constraint and to deliberate. I don't know. Maybe let's do something in the stock market right now. I'm not really looking to dive into Tesla right now, but let's see what's going on over here. Just because Tesla's down $17, I don't think that's a good time to buy. There could be some continuation here. They have earnings in 2 weeks. This is interesting. Retro wants some financial advice. I hate these strikes. 190 and $10 wide. What is up with this shit? Let's go to a little over the expected move, 18 days out. I don't want to do that. Review, send, clear order. Go to 46 days out. 220, 215, 225. I would be more inclined. Oh my goodness. I need to get more involved in the markets, man. I've been my vag has grown extra large. My vag is, I almost said something super offensive. All right. How's my Palantir doing? My Palantir, look at that. I sold a $10 put and my Palantir is actually up money. 18 days to go. How is that even possible? Let's roll this out and get another 20-cent credit. This is the gift that keeps on giving. That filled. We're going to come over here and do the same thing. That is up $10. Like, I could get out at a profit, but I'm just going to keep rolling this bitch and keep getting credits. We're going to roll that out. Get a 20-cent credit. Hoover Dam. Should you load up on Tesla? Bro, did you not hear me earlier in the stream where I think Tesla's the trade of the freaking Tesla? Like, don't you hate Elon Musk? I mean, I'm beginning to hate Elon Musk more and more, but god damn, dude. Solar, battery are going to be huge. Some people say it's going to be bigger than the car. The cars, people don't understand. The cars, they make like 30% margin on the car, which is insane. And the things last a long time. But the real money makers are going to be the full self-driving. The full self-driving is one of those things that they kind of deserve to lose a lawsuit on, though. But full self-driving is going to be. Think about. I'm giving you some of the most forward-looking, like potentially biggest. Think about if you could have got Microsoft back at Windows 3.1. Think about if you would have plowed like $1,000 and $10,000 into Microsoft back at Windows DOS 6.0 or Windows 3.1. You know how rich you would be right now? What do you think is going to happen with full self-driving? Are you kidding me? That thing is going to be worth trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. The Tesla robot, that thing is going to be freaking, like, if they pull that off, which dude, they have some of the best engineers on the planet. I think in the next, I don't know how long it's going to take, 10 years, everyone's going to be getting a Tesla robot. Maybe instead of a car. Consider that. Like, why buy a car? Buy a robot or two instead. There's going to be companies that buy shitloads of those, let alone people like me. They're going to buy one to mow the lawn for me, right? Or to wipe my ass. to lift me off the toilet and wipe my ass for me because I'm not capable of doing it myself, holding me up in the shower, getting me out of bed, jerking me off. It's getting a little crazy here. All that success is, but no, it's not baked in, bro. It's not baked into the extent it's going to be. Like, dude, I am going. They're saying $20,000 for one of these things, adjusted for inflation in 10 years. Who knows? But I'm buying a Tesla robot. You think I promise you now, unless I lose all my money, or I die, I'm buying a Tesla robot. Boys and girls. I don't know if I'm buying a Gen 1. Maybe we make a second channel. It's gonna be like we need to come up with the quote, hanging with my best friend, hanging with Mr. Bot, hanging with Mr. Cooper. I'm sure no one got that reference, maybe Chill Baggins, but I'm gonna be hanging out with my robot. We're gonna dress him up. We're gonna have tea parties with him. Put him in we're gonna dress my bot up like people dress up their dogs and cats. One day he might be in a Wild Wild West outfit. The next day he might be in a dress. You know what I'm saying? He says that shit, but also promised cheaper cars and his little shits are still, yeah. I get where you're coming from, but he actually did really lower the price on Model 3s quite substantially, as long as when he could. Now, like everything, bro, you go buy a used freaking car, let alone a Tesla. Supply chain issues are a real mofo right now. Look, I could be wrong about Tesla, but I don't think I am, right? I really don't. I think Tesla is going to be, if the economy doesn't go into a tailspin for the next 5 to 10 years, Tesla will be at minimum by like 2030, I think, a multi-trillion-dollar company, which is only at 3x, right? And I think that's conservative. I really do think the Tesla bot is going to be a juggernaut. I think full self-driving is eventually going to get there, and it's going to be worth trillions. And I think the solar and battery is going to be worth trillions too. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying. And I put my money where my mouth is. Let's take a look at my IRA. I have what do I have? I have about $1,200. Well, and I'm down $1,200 in HUT, some Bitcoin exposure. So I have about $2,000, $2,500 into that. I'm down $3,700 in my Mara, so I have about $5,000 into that. I got a Palantir put and some shares. I'm down a little bit of money. I got some Riot. I'm down a little bit of money, but I mean, what does this set up to? Like 5, 10, 15,000 maybe? And then I have 300 shares of Tesla worth, I don't know, 80,000 or so. Put my money where my mouth is. I believe in Tesla. I'm a Tesla believer. I think they're going to be huge. I could sell 100 shares of Tesla and go buy some Apple or something like that, but I'm not going to, right? I'm a Tesla faithful. I'm a Tesla hardcore. There's no doubt black swan events could happen, right? Again, Elon could die in a crash. Elon could get COVID and die. Can Tesla survive if Elon dies? I don't freaking know. But, there are things that could happen to you. That is actually a very good question, Chill Baggins. What if Tesla bot kills someone? It's almost inevitable that happens. In the Windows NT EULA, and I'm not even making this up, and you're like, okay, first of all, I doubt anyone in this chat even knows what Windows NT is, but Windows NT 4.0 was Microsoft's first server operating system. It was Windows NT 4.0, then Windows 2000, then 2003, then 2008, then 2012, then 2016, then 2019, and now they're at 2022. So Windows NT 4.0, the NT kernel, was Windows first server operating. In the EULA, there was a statement that said we're not responsible if you die while using this software. It was something to those lines, right? But there was a clause in there that like wiped them clean if you died, right? Like I don't know, was it? I don't remember, but it was there, right? Someone will die. Some multiple people probably will die. Like maybe the thing falls over and crushes someone. Guess what? That's will probably have a payout. Like it's not gonna take the people die freaking opening up hermetic salad packages. They cut their finger and it shocks them, and then they slip on the, like, you know what I'm saying? So people will probably die. Maybe one of them shits is mowing the lawn and it like mows over a kid or something, who knows, right? Who knows? I'm not going to invest on, like, people die for tragic reasons all the time. So I don't know, man. What if it, this got really weird again. I do think Skynet is definitely coming. It's just a matter of how well we are prepared for it. It's probably not coming in my lifetime, but there will be a rise in the machines. And I wish I could be alive to see the outcome of it. Maybe the future is all machines. There's pros and cons to everything, though. So the future will probably be a combination of biotics. No, biogenics. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be bio tissues with machines. Anyway, that's my story. All right, everyone. 7:44 a.m. I'm way back. I'm like, speaking of falling off the wagon. I've fallen off the wagon. I was trying to have shorter streams, but I had a lot of fun today. I don't even feel like I need to go take a nap. I just honestly, I woke up only on 4 hours sleep. I wanted to wake up. I wanted to make it through like a 20-minute stream, 15-minute stream, so that I could go. I didn't even want to stream. I was freaking tired, but I got on. I'm a warrior. I got on. My plan was just to get on and eke out like 10-15 minutes and then go take a 4-hour nap. But I had so much fun with you all today. I'm really happy that we streamed for a long time. There's my best friend Sarah chatting. I'm not going to say what she's saying because I don't. Anyway, I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Hopefully I get some more sleep tonight. Be there, be square. Love you all, and peace.